L'chaim and happy Purim. It's actually not Purim, you may ask. It's a small Purim. What does a small Purim mean? Well, I just want to say a toast to you and give you a l'chaim right before Shabbos because it's almost candlelighting time. This year we have two Adars. And because the main Purim is next Adar, because we want to connect it and put it next to Passover, we have what's called a small Purim. And according to Jewish law, we have to be celebratory and rejoice this month just as we will next month and be happy. But there's something unique about Purim. You see, the rabbis tell us that on Purim, the Jews finished the acceptance of the Torah, which happened in Sinai 3,300 years ago. And the question is, why? What does that mean? The Jews in the time of Purim weren't on such a high level as the Jews when God gave them the Torah. So what does it mean they finished it and they only finished receiving at Purim time? And the rabbis tell us something very powerful. Because you see, on Purim, the Jewish people, Haman wanted to annihilate the Jews. But if you left your Judaism, he didn't care. If you left your faith, he wasn't going to annihilate you. Yet the Jews stood strong and proud as Jews, even though it was under danger and it was uncomfortable. And I think about this a lot because since October 7th, many Jews had the choice to say, am I going to stand up for Israel in London, in America, in Canada? It's not easy. And yet, even though it's challenging and there's so much anti-Semitism, the Jewish people have all stood up proudly for Israel. The majority of Americans and European Jews have stood unequivocally with Israel. And that tells me that this is the essence of what it means to be a Jew. That even when you have a choice, and it could be easier if you're silent, or it could be easier if you choose to speak about the pity for Gaza, the Jewish people understand that we need to stand with our brothers and sisters unequivocally. And that's the essence of being Jewish. And that's what Purim is. And that's why this year we have to celebrate Purim even more than every year, because in the darkness and the challenges, we have to celebrate that which we have, the greatness of the Jewish people, of Am Yisrael, of the courage of the Jewish people to fight, to be strong. And every time they try to hit us down, we rise stronger, and we will be victorious. Shabbat Shalom. Tomorrow is a special Shabbos in Shul. If you're in town, join us.